Here's something that a lot of dog guardians feel guilty about, and they absolutely should not feel guilty about it. I have this conversation with people all the time, and their response is always the same. It's always, oh, thank God. Oh, people keep telling me I should be doing this with my dog, and oh, thank God, thank you. It's like, yeah, man, stop listening to these people with these terrible ideas. So here it is. People often tell people with dogs that are reactive or perhaps not very sociable with other dogs that they need to get them into some sort of daycare or group walk scenario to socialize them. No, you do not. That's not going to help them. If you've got a dog that is selective about the dogs they like to associate with, which is most dogs, or they don't even like dogs particularly, sending them to one of those places is going to be absolute hell for them. It won't teach them to like dogs, but it will make them absolutely detest them. Yeah, I don't know when it became this idea that that's the kind of place that dogs should go, and that you should feel guilty if they don't. Dogs aren't children. They don't need to go to parties. They don't need to go to places where there's loads of other dogs. They don't want to do that. Dogs, if they like hanging out with a dog, it's normally one on one, a good, well suited playmate that they genuinely like, that they can have a little play with, and then they can toddle off and go away and do their own thing. Go home, have a snooze on the sofa, maybe chew on a bone, do some lovely enrichment. They do not want to be in a room with loads of dogs that they didn't choose to be around for hours. This is not going to help them. They're not going to get anything from that. But what they might get from it is trauma or just learn to hate dogs. So, yeah, please, if someone tells you that sending your dog to that sort of environment is good for them, just say to them, no, it isn't. It really isn't. And if you are not sure, drop me a line and I'll remind you. I would never, ever send my dog to a daycare, a group doggy daycare place where there's loads of dogs. It's the last thing I would do. You know what my dog wants to do when we've been out? She had a little play with a dog earlier on the beach. She had a lovely time. And this is what she's doing now. And that's what they like doing. And that's what's good for them mentally and physically. So, yeah, walk tall. Your dog doesn't need a thriving social life. The occasional interaction with a dog that they like is perfect. But they don't even need that if they don't like dogs, just so you know. If your dog doesn't like dogs, that's fine also. Who cares if they don't hang out with dogs? They don't need to. They're not pack animals. Can I just remind you? Dogs are not pack animals. Putting a group of dogs together that you've chosen to put together does not make them a pack. They're not pack animals. I'm going to say it again. They're not pack animals. Say it with me. Dogs are not pack animals. What are they not? Pack animals. Dogs aren't pack animals. Okay? Have a good one.